The thing is that Peter said, "Are you guys going to be able to talk for 2 hours?" And I said, "Easily." We always are thinking about things, and it's just like everyone around me is thinking about stuff.
Right.
2016, it's going to be a good year.
2016.
Yeah.
That's a Kylie Jenner quote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot you're straight.
Yeah.
Right.
I took that as I was trying to drag you. But I got dragged.
Drag?
Sometimes you make fun of someone and
drag
it's four
me.
fingers pointing back at you.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Okay, thinkers, it's time to put your thinking caps on. It's time to think. You think? Welcome to You Think, a podcast by two gays that don't. I'm the Prima Donald.
And I'm the Pancake.
And Pancake, I feel like we are so back.
We're so back. We're so happy to be back. Our 18th episode. We're finally legal.
We're finally legal. We're finally...
Is 18 is legal or 21 is legal?
I think 18 is legal for sexual or 16, no matter where you are. And 21 is alcohol. Except for when you're in Israel, it's 18.
Except for when you're in the UK.
In the UK.
Yeah,
But when I studied abroad in Israel, cancel me, babe. Cancel me. This was before it was problematic.
Yeah, sure. We'll say that.
I'm kidding. But, the drinking age was 18.
Yeah.
But we have gotten letter after letter.
Mm-hmm.
We have gotten YouTube comment after YouTube comment.
We've gotten DM after DM. Asking for the return and where is Straight Luke? Where in the world is Straight Luke?
Well, let's look around this room and see, where can we find Straight Luke? Where can we find...
Well, I actually have some special news.
Share it.
We have Luke in the studio today. Yeah, we have Straight Luke in the studio today. We heard so many people loved the episode with him. He has been editing us a bunch of the time. Sometimes I've been doing a bunch of them, but he's been on quite a journey, and I think we should bring him out and bring him into the pod today.
Wait, I'm not ready. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm feeling ready.
You're feeling ready?
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Please welcome back to You Think, our first ever second time guest, Straight Luke!
Hey guys. Oh my god. Hey guys.
Hey.
It's Andy Cohen here. It's so good to be back.
Wait, you think?
Yeah, I think.
Wow, dude. Okay, so we have three segments in this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
As you know.
I know I haven't edited a few episodes because I've been partying dick up in Ibiza.
Yeah.
But I know what they are.
Can you reintroduce them to our audience?
So the first segment is called You Think. And in this segment, we talk about what have you been thinking about in the past week?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so then the second segment is called Groupthink. And that's where we just explore, like, what has been the group in general, like society and or our circles been group thinking about for the week.
Right.
And then the last one is, what do you even think?
Right.
Which has gone through a few evolutions since the last time I was on here, since the last episode I edited, which was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
so I don't really know where you're at with it right now, because you guys have tried some fun games.
We tried some
It's kind of the same, though.
Is it the Broadway versus reality TV?
No, so now it's just like more general of I'm an expert. It's more things that we're experts in. So Donald's an expert in reality TV, pop culture.
And Michael's
that's exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
But I'm an expert in like
receiving
musicals.
money from your parents.
Okay.
And that
you wanted to make it your own. You wanted to make my comment your own, and
but
I
also
appreciate
we
it.
decided queer history. And what was the other
Straight
thing?
history.
So I would say
Mine will
the
be straight
segment,
history.
the segment's exactly the same. But thank you for checking out.
Yeah.
So let's get into our first segment.
Wait, can the viewers at home, can you guys
take a break?
Smash the like button if you like me sitting with my knees up like this, or does it look like I have like boobies?
Most of them are listening to the podcast.
How do you scare a bee?
Well,
how do you scare a bee? Booby! You didn't get it?
Yeah.
No, you got it.
It
didn't have to be explained.
What do you think about boobies?
I wear them sometimes.
Wait, actually, Luke, now in our last episode, we spoke about a topic that we didn't get your opinion on as a straight guy. So we just do want to, let's just check that we're still rolling. Please hold.
No. I was actually just like establishing leg territory.
Oh, okay, yeah. Establish those legs.
Well, my leg's kind of part of it.
That's fine. We can
Straight
share.
Luke, we have a question. We were talking
See
about...
how easy it is to share?
West Bank.
Oh.
Take notes.
Take notes. Clip it, meme it, honey. So Straight Luke, in our last episode, we were talking about an issue in straight culture right now, which is Brooks Nader, who's this reality star, kind of like a Kardashian. She went on a yacht vacation with her sisters and her dad.
Okay.
And she was topless on that trip, showing titties out to her dad and her father. What do you feel about that? Do you like that in a straight woman?
If I'm like on porn, that might fall into some category of step family stuff that I may have dabbled in. But in reality, no, I think that's weird. I'm like, was the dad like kind of like, yeah, go daughter?
He was trying to be like normal, but her tits were in his face.
That's weird as fuck. Wait, so she posted this on?
No, there was like
paparazzi
or something.
Oh my god, they got like caught. That's even weirder. Like it's like a secret exposed.
I've been shirtless in front of my parents.
Yeah, but
I've been shirtless in front of my parents.
I've had sex with my parents. Like, we've all done it.
Yeah,
we've all done it.
But it wasn't exposed.
Oh, but women can't do it. Just their titties are bouncy. And
You think that I'm actually being
sexist.
Toxic?
I think you're being sexist.
Wait, really?
No.
Were they like in like?
No, it's weird.
No, it's weird.
It's weird.
Well, also, but like I was just. I just spent some time in the great Orient known as España. Where it's very normal for tits to be out, for a mom's tits to be in front of her son, for a sister's tits to be in front of her father, her brother.
Right.
And so maybe, I mean, this is an American though, I assume.
Yeah, this is, her culture is not that.
Yeah.
Were they like was she trying to be like, I'm like having tapas and tits out?
I feel like it's like when in Rome.
So was she in...
Where was she?
I don't know.
Okay.
When in a place where you could be topless, do it.
Which is New York City. You can be topless.
You can be topless here. I know you don't go to like Equinox or like, what gym do you go to? Like your apartment gym?
Building, yeah.
Oh yeah. So you haven't been to like a gym like the ones we go to, but like as a gay guy, to just be in a locker room with all of these hot, sexy, naked guys, it's like, whoa.
I mean, I've been in locker rooms with hot, sexy guys, but...
Yeah, but imagine then being gay on top of that. It's so fun.
And you being gay, too.
Yeah. It sounds fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to be in a locker room with a bunch of hot women.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's another porn category.
We have that every day, but make it gay guys.
But but you guys got to play it all cool.
Oh, so
chill.
You're like, I'm
so
not looking
chill.
at all those cocks.
No.
Except for recently, I was at the gym and I was on my way to leave because I think I had to go to something called like work. And I had to go, but this really hot guy sits next to my locker and he like, I was changing, so my dong was out.
Yeah.
And it was post steam room, you know what I mean?
So you had the dad dick.
Yeah. And
enlarged.
this guy looks at it and it looks at me and I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. And then he came and sat directly next to me and was like, hey, you're going to like go to the steam room? I was like, I'm going to work.
He asked that
He asked, I
question.
said, I'm going to work. And
this is
like,
not a gay, this is like not a strictly gay place you were.
No.
Upper East Side. And
Crunch Gym, Upper East Side.
Yeah. Which is one of the gayest places in the world. I think I've realized that a lot of guys are probably bisexual, but don't get to fully explore that. And I think that's why there's so many people saying you can choose to be gay, because I think those people are choosing not to pursue the same sex attraction. But anyway, this guy was very like mass presenting, very hot, very cute face, but his face was like giving kind of gay guy. Anyway.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why that's really funny. The face is giving gay guy.
I had a dermatologist this week that walked in. I'd never seen him before, and I was like, gay guy.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, but I was like, your face is too like Botox down.
Sorry, I went on
this
a
guy
date
wasn't even
with someone
Botox.
who,
Yeah.
and I have my tote bag and I put it over my shoulder afterwards, and she was like, "Oh, that's so gay of you."
Oh,
and I was like, just for
that's
putting the tote on the
amazing.
shoulder. But then she was like, "I have so many gay friends," and I was like,
She needs a
that's
talking
like saying I
to
have
from
so many
Hillary
black
Duff.
friends.
So do you know what? When you say that's so gay,
Do you
that's
realize
like
what you say?
Do you realize what you say? You need to tell her that.
Yeah, that's like saying
That's so girl with a green shirt. or
No,
something.
girl wearing a skirt as a
Yeah.
top.
As a top.
For me, it's a convenience thing. It's like one over the shoulder, one hand now can hold my phone, and I have a free hand that's like also kind of like balancing the tote on my shoulder.
You don't have to explain.
You don't have to
wearing
explain
a
it
tote
to us.
One hand to jerk a guy off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like using a tote bag is totally normal, and no one should ever tell you otherwise.
But I was like-
Whatever. Feel your
Do you
masculinity.
know what? You can be gay, but not
I have been thinking
be
about it
gay.
though. Every time now I
Whoa.
throw it on the shoulder. I'm like, I'm up.
Beep.
I remember
Oh, my.
in high school, middle school, they said like, look at your nails, and if you looked with your hand closed and like
This is straight.
face towards you, that's straight. But if you looked with your hand, the palm facing the floor with your hands extended, that was gay.
I like
And
that.
I
like that
just,
rule.
and
That's true.
I didn't know of this, but I looked at my hands the straight way. I just always have. But the people would be like, "Oh my God, you like show us the nails," and they were like, "Oh, what?" Because they were like so ready.
Like I was
to-
looking at like pink painted nails,
Yeah, and
like
they're
a straight,
wait,
Yeah.
like, perfectly painted.
You were looking at your nails the straight way, but you were sucking absolute chicken cock.
Yeah, well, because I was just, if you just
You were
open your hand a
painting your
little bit,
nails.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
put a cock in there. And
Yeah,
then it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
easy.
Yeah, they didn't
I
steal
have
this.
to end the loop on my
Yeah, sorry,
story,
we went
and
all
I know
over.
that it was boring.
Loop it.
It was really boring.
It was boring.
It was
is
getting too
boring, and
nitty-gritty.
it's gonna remain boring.
Yeah,
But let's get to it.
This guy was super hot, and so I was like, I'm not going to the steam room right now, but like, here's my phone, and I opened it to Instagram, and he was like, well, there's showers too. I'm like, you're like speaking full volume to the back of the house right now. Like, this is illegal behavior.
Yeah.
And so I gave him my phone, and he was like, what is this? I was like, put your like Instagram in, and he goes, well, I guess I'll never see you again.
Oh my.
And he handed the phone back, and he didn't do it. So I was like, I think he's straight or straight.
Oh,
I
he
don't
was like,
think
now
he-
or never, baby. I'm
Yeah.
back undercover after
Right.
the locker
But
room.
boy,
They call
was
that
he
DL.
sexy.
Yeah, DL.
Yeah. But his face was giving faggot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
is gay face like, for me, gay face is like very like.
Do you know what's a
manicured
good
and-
way to explain it?
Like you have
Colin
like, your
Jost.
eyebrows are really
Totally.
clean.
Colin Jost has a gay face.
He does.
Yeah.
Huh.
Colin
But
Jost
there's
is the
also
SNL
people.
guy.
Yeah.
But he's straight, but he has a
But
gay
he's straight.
face.
There's, I mean, also gay voice is so obvious.
Well,
Like,
right.
I don't have it, but I know
No,
others
I don't
do.
either.
Yeah,
but there
yeah.
are a lot of people out there that
But
do.
like, have like.
I have straight face, right?
You have straight
You
face.
do. You do.
Yeah.
You do. But it's getting harder with like Brooklyn and stuff. It's
Right.
Like, what is
Well,
it?
nowadays-
Now it's like if you're disgusting and unshowered,
Well,
that used to be
now,
straight.
Straight guys are like dressing more prim and proper, and gay guys are dressing a little more like, I'm going to the army tomorrow. I'm a trucker.
I'm wearing the longest shorts in this moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we used to have short shorts. We were known
Yeah.
for short shorts. I kind of miss them.
I miss them,
I
but
think my
I.
shorts are the shortest right now.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting to know.
I
Oh,
Not
yeah.
because your legs are disgusting. I mean, they are
They
little
are,
chicken
but
legs.
that's not why we're.
They're like little
disgusted.
chicken legs, like that are untanned. But I think that,
We're all doing the same sock vibe, though, at least.
Yeah.
yeah, high up, baby. The higher
The
the hair,
straight.
the closer to
But
the
you gotta.
side.
High sock
I think
stripe.
one note for you, Donald.
Yeah.
You gotta scrunch it a little.
Oh, scrunch it, baby.
I'm into
scrunch
like
it.
a little scrunch. What do you
Yeah.
think? Like you
I
can't
like
have
a
it
little
tight
I
up.
like a little scrunch.
I'll pull it back up.
I think a
Yeah.
little scrunch is like goes a long way.
Yeah.
But wait, we need to get into our
Yeah,
first
we need to
segment.
start the
This is
podcast.
our first segment.
This
We're
is
not
the
the stuff
longest
we've been
intro
doing.
ever.
Let's get into our first segment. You think.
think.
Okay, so this is
This is the Luke special.
This is the Luke special.
Holy
and
shit,
We
I'm
already
so
have the
scared.
name of the podcast episode. It's called Luke's Intervention. Are you okay?
I'm doing a lot better than I had for 2 months since I was last on the pod.
So yeah, tell
So
our
let's
listeners.
update the listeners on what has been going
Oh,
on.
God.
So last time you were on the pod, you were
Fresh.
living the Vida Loca.
Sorry, one I have to interrupt. If you're in the gym right now and you're trying to just listen to a fun podcast, like maybe pause and like go.
I'll make it fun.
No, I'm kidding.
No, don't
This
turn
is
away.
a dark podcast.
Don't turn your
this
way.
is a true crime story. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna spark notes this. So the last time I was on
No,
this pod,
this is a long form medium.
last time I was on this pod, I was fresh from Korea, 안녕하세요. And I had a girlfriend there whose name was So Young.
And your new drag name
my
is
new drag name is So Hung, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm taking it
And
back.
it's true.
It's true. And I don't need a goddamn steam room to be hung.
Yeah.
And so
Straight girls listen to this pod, by the way, so they need to.
Yeah, there's
awesome.
a few.
I mean, I'm single and I'm back being. I mean,
so
now I'm in a
he's
relationship
single
with myself.
now.
I'm single now. Okay.
Yeah.
So I came back and like I moved to Korea to like because she lives there and she was trying to like leave. She wanted to move to Malaysia or Southeast Asia or like Eastern Europe. We didn't know, so I was like, I'm gonna put all my shit in storage, move out there. We were super in love.
Sell
it was
a lot of
amazing.
it.
Sold a lot of it.
Maybe all of it. Yeah.
Not the most important shit, but put in storage. Moved out there. I was there for like a little less than 2 months. We had a great time. We had like our relationship had been very like honeymoon vacation before that, and it was just like we were so in love. We were traveling all over the place, blah blah blah. And so it was finally us to being like, all right, let's get to like real life. And also like she hates Korea. She's from Korea, and she was like, we had to be in Korea in this place that she hates, not like on these vacations and everything. So I was there for like a little less than 2 months, and then I had to come back here for work with Donald.
Las Culturistas in LA.
And then I had another shoot in New York and then a shoot in Vermont. So I had like 1 month of like, I'm gonna go back to the US. It's gonna be nice to see my friends, and I'm gonna like stack those bills, make a quick $1 billion. And then while I was here, like a week before I was flying back, she basically like dumped me out of nowhere over a text.
A text
but
is
it's
hard.
not a text, it's a chat that's called Kakao Talk, which is the Korean talk, and it looks like Grindr because it's black background, yellow text. Anyway, so she like broke up with me.
Why don't they have WhatsApp?
They do, but like they're
That's
just
what
like
they use.
like Korea has all their own like apps that are like
Got
completely not in like Google Suite or like
Got it.
Apple Suite and shit. And so like Kakao was like one of the big. It's kind of like their like Apple-ish thing. Kakao.
Oh.
And so she broke
Kakao.
up with me, and it was like devastating. And then I was like, all right, well, I've been living out of a suitcase in New York during like Knicks month, fucking World Cup and Pride month. It was like hell. Fuck Pride month. No. It was just like it was like hard to get a hotel because there were so many tourists. Living out of a suitcase, and then I got broken up with. I crashed out. I decided, okay, like I'm not gonna keep traveling like I thought I was going to. I was supposed to go back to Korea in a week. I canceled that flight and locked the fuck in and was like, okay, I need to like find an apartment back in New York. I want to put all my shit back in an apartment in New York. Even if I want to travel, I want to have a home in New York. And I missed New York, so then I did that, and then got an apartment, and now I'm back here. And then I went to Europe really quickly with a friend who also went through a bad breakup.
Hold on, we're gonna get to that, but let's take this
Anyway.
step by step. So what went wrong in your relationship?
I mean,
Be specific.
Yeah, I'll be specific. Like, she is super.
Blast her on this podcast.
Yeah, I don't care. She's like very, 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 very avoidant, a little bit anxious attachment. When I moved to Korea, like, okay, when I just made a decision to move to Korea, there were 0 red flags. Like, everything was amazing. Everything was perfect. I felt so secure that I was like doing something smart. I had like a year and a half of like dating since my last relationship in New York, where I just was like, I am not feeling good. Like I've done a lot of dating in New York, and this this era has been like really fucking with my self-esteem, and I feel like I'm getting played a lot, and like people like I'm looking for something serious and long term, and I'm not finding it. And then I stopped dating for a while, and I was like on this me journey, and then I just like met her while I was on this solo trip, and it was like this magical we met, it's awesome shit. And then we kept putting in work, being like, let's keep like seeing where this goes, because like I'm lucky enough to be able to work from wherever most of the year. And so I was like, let's just fucking do it. And like, I really like you, and you treat me really well, and you make me feel special and safe. And like, we're really in love and all this shit. And the sex was fire. And so once I got there, then there was a big shift, like pretty quickly, where like she started like, she would like think I was mad at her for no reason. Like 3 hours into us being out and about, like sitting at a cafe or something, she'd be like, I just feel like you're so pissed at me. And I would literally be like, wait, I would be like completely like, what? Wait, I thought we were like having a great time. And she's like, well, like 3 hours ago, like I said this and you said this, and I just feel like you're like really mad at me. And I was like, oh, no. So like this kind of like insecure, anxious shit came up. And then
is it like a language barrier?
No, it was just she like the vacation was over and we were in real life, and she was kind of like, now like we were both sitting with each other in a more quiet way where we were revealing our real selves.
Right.
And then she would think I was like looking at girls all the time. She was like always like, "You're looking at this other girl on the street and shit." I'm
You're
like,
like,
"I'm
no,
not."
it's Grinder.
I'm like, "No, it's a guy.
Yeah.
It's a cock in my mouth." No, and then she just like, and I would be like, she was like, "I don't know if you even like me," and I was like, "I literally moved across the world.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I love you so
what
much, and I'm
more-
like obsessed with you, and like I don't know what to do to convince you of this." So it was like that just kept building. We would talk about it, and I was like, "Have you heard of anxious attachment style? Have you heard of like?" And she was like, "No," and then I would like read her the definition, and she'd be like, "That's so me. Oh my god, that's exactly what my parents said to me." And I'm like, "Yeah, like."
God.
I would like I was like, awesome, I love you. I want to help you through this, but like I would love it if you like worked on it because it's kind of like putting a strain. And then also I was like didn't have a home. I was across the world for the first time, didn't have any friends. So I was like for the first time I wasn't this emotional rock for her. I was like, oh man, like I miss home. I miss my friends and like I'm like a little anxious about like not having a home anymore. And she started getting annoyed about that. She would be like, I don't want you to like complain about this and make me feel bad. And I was like, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just like, I'm your boyfriend. And I'm like letting you know how I feel. So then, I don't know. It was just like this thing of like, she started pushing me away. I started feeling like I couldn't really like express myself. And then, but I was still like, I'm all in and I'm trying to work through this. I like when I left Korea to come back here for 1 month, what I thought, we had a lot of talks and I was like, what can I do to make long distance easier for you? Because I know it was a lot harder for you than me. And she was like, I feel so much more secure this time. Like we went so deep this time around. I feel really like safe and like we're gonna make it through this. And I love you and like we're gonna get through anything. Yeah. And then I was here and I was working in LA and stuff, and she just started like not responding to me. I would say like I love you. She would like leave me on red. And I was kind of like, all right, like she needs her space and I'm going to give her space and like give her warmth. But obviously it was still like stressful. And I was like, all right, like I don't have a fucking plan other than go back to Korea with you and I don't have an apartment. And then we like had a talk one day, like a video call, and she was like, I'm really sorry. Like I you're right. And like, I'm excited for you to come back, blah, blah, blah. And then 2 days later, she just texted me and was like, actually, like, I can't do this. And I'm sorry. I had a lot of great times, but like, I don't think that like we're good for each other. And then I left her on red for 10 days because I was just like pissed. Well, yeah. And then
that's insane.
We had like an email exchange, and then she was just like.
So since then, you two haven't spoken like on the phone or like on a FaceTime? No. Wow. I will say, this is a breaking news thing. And I'm kind of, no, like, so I went on this trip with my friend to Ibiza, Madrid, and Croatia. And he went through a really bad breakup too. And this was supposed to be like our graduation. And I like got my nice new apartment and I was like, all right, I'm back. Like, I feel more secure. I have a home. Like, all the instability is getting a little more stable. And I processed a lot of the breakup. I started therapy, all this shit. And, I was on the trip and I just was like fucking so sad again. And I was telling you earlier, like, I think it's because like a lot of our relationship was about traveling and like being in airports and like going to beaches and shit. So I was like in that environment again. And I was like, oh fuck, this is like too much, making me think of So Young. And then I was really like, we were also partying fucking hard. We were in Ibiza and everything. And I think that didn't help. And then once I got to Croatia, I was just like, she had left me on red in the last email, like a month and a half prior. Right. After she asked me to come back to Korea to go to her friend's wedding, even though it wasn't going to work out with us. And I literally said, I love and respect myself too much to fly across the world again for someone who like isn't sure that they want to choose me. Good. And I was just like, and then I was like, I saw this definition of like a soulmate recently that I really liked, which is like, you don't find your soulmate, you like build it and you make a decision to like be with them every day. And I was like, So Young, like I met you in this club in Thailand and we were both solo travelers, and from that moment I like every day I made decisions to like be with you and like build our love. And I feel like you just like at the moment that it wasn't easier for you, you made a decision to run away. And that's what's really breaking my heart. And I really thought you were my soulmate. And then she like ignored that email. She read it immediately and never responded, and it like slowly it just like left me feeling like no closure and feeling like shit. So when I was in Croatia one night when I was fucked up, I had been drafting this email that I wanted to send that was just like, I demand, like, it was me being like,
you're gonna give me closure even if you don't like it. And I just was like, I've been like a fucking mess, and like I'm still don't understand why you did all this, and like I just want you to know like I'm not okay. And I think that you like felt like I was okay, and so you could move on.
Right.
But I just want to let you know you're not okay.
Yeah,
I'm not okay.
That's good.
And I hope you're doing well, but like whatever. And then her response was like an immediate, like I woke up and it was like she responded within 30 minutes. Not even joking, 1,500 words, because I fed it to AI to analyze, and they were like, "Wow, 1,500 words is a lot." And I was like, "Yeah," and it was like her just being like you need to stop like whining, like you're like really annoying, and you need to leave me alone. But it was 1,500 words.
Oh my god!
And that was like it hurt, but it also was like I was like. Chapter closed. I was just like, all right, like you're a selfish
that wasn't the
asshole.
one.
And,
Holy
like,
shit.
I sacrificed so much and you sacrificed very little, and all I was trying to do was be like, here are my feelings, and like make sure that you know that what you did was really not cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you hurt me, and you just like decided to be mean.
Yeah.
And like so then that was the last time we talked, which was like a week and a half ago. And since then,
that was recent. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and that was painful. And I was like, wow, she's mean. And then
that's easier to move on.
I needed that because I was kind of tortured by this. Like, I left this open-ended, my heart open thing, and she left me on red. But also in her email, she was like, I was very explicit. You need to become the man I need, and if when you do that, you can come back to me. And I literally was like. I was like, you think I'll become a man for you? Like, I'm like being me for me, and like you don't deserve me. Are you shitting me? Like,
no, the man. What does that even mean?
I mean,
the man.
So, what do you think her side of the story is? Like, because I'm a feminist, so like, what do you think she says about you?
I don't know what she says about me.
Well, she probably says he's annoying.
No. I think that
annoying.
I think basically she has a lot more like. Family trauma. I mean, her family's really fucked up. She has a lot more wounds that are she's like worked a lot on healing, but there are not healed.
Right.
And she really liked me when I was like my funnest vacation Luke version.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was also very there for her, and I had there was nothing that I needed from her. I just was like we were in love, and it was very easy. And I think once I got to Korea and I needed a little bit from her, and I was a little bit less of a foundation for her.
Right.
She didn't like that. And she
didn't want a real human being.
I think I don't know, like maybe she can get this in Korea or somewhere else, like a guy who just like will 100% be a rock and like
and
handle
also
all her emotional
suppress
needs forever.
all of their needs.
Yeah, but I just am never gonna be that person.
Yeah.
And I really like I asked for like 5% of what I gave her.
Right.
And I think that once that happened, she was like, whoa, you're not this like rock, you're this human being.
And I mean, I want to support my friend a bit in his like understanding of the relationship, and that she did show up for you in ways that made you feel very loved and taken care of
100%.
Previously. But it's like once you were in the real world, it didn't work out.
Yeah, and I would just add on to that, because you said earlier, like, oh, like there were no red flags, like for you. For me, I voiced them.
Yeah.
Well,
this is not an I told you so moment, but there were red flags with those around you. But we said, you know what? We love and support our friends.
Yeah, and I mean,
I think
my friends are the strongest part of my life, and that's another thing that I should have been. I should always focus on more. But through this, like. You guys, so many other friends, like when I was fucking broken from this and I literally didn't have a home and I was just like a mess, all my friends completely showed up and like gave me all the love, gave me all the support, gave me places to crash.
Even though you refused to sleep in my house?
Well, Michael, there was a asterisk that was like, we might have an orgy on top of you while you're sleeping.
I know, but that was a joke. But that was a joke.
Soon when Michael lives in his 2-story building, like, then you'll be.
No, that was a joke.
No, but I love you guys, and you guys specifically were very, very, very.
Oh my god, thank you.
Helped me a lot, so I appreciate it. And
listen,
we've listened to friends.
Yeah,
Two of us on this couch have been broken up.
I was gonna say we've all been through heartbreak, like you two, like but there's still hope. You know?
Well, you've gone through. I mean. You've gone through grief.
I've
It's
gone
like
through
grief.
grief.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's all linked in different ways.
It's linked, but it's definitely different.
It's way different. Yeah. Like, but
you know, that
you've had
seems...
to lose someone in your life.
I have.
That's like kind of...
Yeah. But heartbreak is like it's so tragic because like
Do you know
someone
what?
chose to abandon both of you. Like my dad just died.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like that's pathetic.
Yeah. But do you know where heartbreak feels best? At a place like this.
Yeah. We come to this place for magic.
To laugh, to cry, to care.
Yeah. Last week she was came out in Troye Sivan's new video. It was new a week ago, but now it's like definitely over a week old. And she's so gorgeous. Like, would you hook up with Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, I loved it. Her and Baby Girl was hot. And
she was giving Baby Girl.
Oh, you should see it.
Does she like feed someone milk or something?
No,
she drinks milk.
It's a film that really,
I knew there was milk.
As a straight guy, by the way, that film like completely penetrated the straight sex scene for me personally, where everyone I date, every new person I fuck wants to get like tied up, choked, fucked the fuck down. Like they want someone to dominate the shit out of them.
And do you like that, or is it a little too aggressive?
I've historically always been a little bit more of a like, I want this like soft, like, you know, like more intimate shit. But I've been with enough people, and actually, I think I told you guys this. We took sexual type tests. It's like a personality test, but it's like your sex type. And there's like a ton of there's like 100 results. And I was called a service top.
Wow! Service top is so
welcome
hot.
to You Think, a podcast by gay guys.
I have not taken that in a long time.
I haven't taken that quiz, but today I went to a neurologist for some reason, and the amount of things that I had to fill out, I was like, I actually started laughing at a certain point. If they're asking my history, it was like, I'm like having some skin irritation, so my dermatologist was like, maybe see if you got like any nerve damage.
You just grabbed like your nipples.
Sorry, because it's like, it's like, I'm having weird nerve damage. I mean,
is it right here?
No,
it's
like,
literally skin.
It's so many places, but it's on my skin. So, anyways, I went to a neurologist, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, you're just gonna have to fill out this form to check in." And I was like, "Oh, I'd love to." Literally, it was taking me like 20 minutes. I was laughing because they were like, "Okay, check off if you have any of these," and I'm going, no. I'm like, I'm only on C. I have been going and going. So then at a certain point, I actually just didn't read what it was talking about. I just like, no. So I'm like, I'm sorry. I'll let them know if I have something horrible. Like, this is, and it truly took forever. But what was the sex quiz about?
I think I would change now, but when I took it probably like 5 years ago, I got brat.
Bread.
Brat.
Rice.
Applesauce.
Toast. The brat diet.
Yeah.
You have an upset tummy. Upset tummy.
Yay, Pepto-Bismol.
A brat is like someone who wants to
get told what to do.
Be sub, but actually is like, no, like a sub that fights back.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I definitely identified with at the time.
That's so baby girl of you.
Yeah.
Baby Girl is like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's like so foreign to me. But now I kind of like have had. Well, it's pup play. Pup play is a little Baby Girl.
Yeah.
But I started doing shit like blindfolding, like
it's like the BDSM of it all.
And I just tell them what to do. And
it's BDSM of it all.
What if you just sleep with a night mask and hook up in the middle of the night? Is that like mask?
What's a night mask?
Like what you wear to bed?
Oh, like an eye mask?
An eye mask that you wear at night.
Oh yeah, that's bondage.
Yeah.
You see those people on the planes?
Yeah. Oh, they are.
I'm one of those.
Play
I'm one of those people. We like public. It's public. It's public bondage.
You guys are all just like orgasming in your fucking comfort bus seats.
When I take a flight, I bring eye mask and earplugs.
Me too.
And I sleep like a little baby.
Guess what? I don't. And I get the Delta headphones and I watch a film.
You get the Delta? Who the fuck?
Every
time people get Delta headphones, I'm like, why do you not have your own noise canceling head? Like, all you're gonna hear is like,
movie.
They're AirPods.
I watch the movie.
I know, but bring your own. Bring AirPods. Wait,
they don't connect.
I don't know how to connect.
Yes, they do. I'm gonna send you a device.
It's an urban legend.
I'm gonna send you a device. I have a device where you plug it in. You plug a separate device in, and it's a Bluetooth that connects to your AirPods. It's so cunt.
I need that code.
And it's so fucking sick.
Swipe up
I need that code. As someone who travels a lot for work right now, like And is someone going to Greece soon?
I'll just buy them. They're like $10. I'm gonna buy them for you.
Oh,
guys.
would you mind?
Just like
I think you've
Lex.
done enough free labor for
There's certain things that I don't believe like exist, and even though I know they do. One of them for me is downloading something before a plane. I don't understand how that happens.
Opposite. What do you mean you don't know how that happens?
I don't understand it.
Every device I fly on has like 20 fucking movies prepped in case I don't like the movies on.
I just don't like. So
I've never done it, but I understand that it can happen.
Yeah,
I just prefer to just
it.
like get on there and be like, okay, what do I have to torture myself to watch?
You open up your iPad or your iPhone and you just literally go to Netflix or HBO or Apple TV or whatever, and you like see it and you're like hit download.
They have
when you're
download on
Wi-Fi.
Netflix. I don't
Yes.
understand. I'm like, then why do I?
And then
have
you get
it?
on the plane and they're like, you're offline, but here are your downloads.
Yeah.
And you can watch it.
So
That makes no
I like to live on the edge in that it's like, oh, this is all the movies I get to watch. Now I have to choose based on all these movies.
Oh, but sometimes they're ass.
I know, but it's like, well, now I have to watch a horrible movie.
Yeah,
and
and I like
there's
that.
a fun in that.
Yeah,
There it is.
That's
There's
how
fun
I
in
choose
that.
to live my life.
And there's always that movie you're like, I was curious about the trailer. Let me watch this. This is horrible, but it's all I can do.
right.
And I think sometimes with limitations
Right.
brings great success.
Innovations.
Yeah.
Brings innovations, and that's why I have watched season 4 of Couples Therapy 7 times.
Couples Therapy is really good.
I like it.
I've never watched it.
I watched it once with my partner, and we just got upset.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Do you know that have I told you how I'm like getting hired as a comedy writer for a TurboTax scripted series?
That's
Tell me,
incredible.
like one of those online things.
Do you know
Like a vertical
Roomies?
short?
Yeah, it's a vertical
I've
short.
seen it.
yeah.
It's like a
vertical short.
Gen Z targeted vertical short, and
Incredible.
they like the person who's leading this project worked with someone I worked with who just like follows my Instagram, and she was like, "Luke's really funny."
Wow.
I got
You
and they were like,
are.
"Can you write this?" And I was like, "I've never been paid as a writer." I like did all these pitches, and one of the pitches was a spoof of Couples Therapy, and they're
Oh,
like,
incredible.
it's like one of the top 2 that they're like considering.
Wow.
for me.
Wait, I hope by the time this episode drops, it's happening.
Yeah.
That would be
Is that so
major.
random though?
Yeah.
TurboTax comedy writer. Added to
Wow.
my
I
mean,
gay resume.
There's
You've
Jake from
lived-
State Farm,
yeah.
and you're Luke from TurboTax. Like, that's actually kind of incredible.
That's
Don't you
facts.
use TurboTax?
I do.
So
But Gen
Luke's
Z doesn't.
marketing, but Luke's marketing worked on Donald.
Your marketing is already working on me because I've been
Yeah.
using TurboTax.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, millennials use it, but Gen Z don't.
doesn't.
We gotta get these Gen Zs in here because they're gonna have to start paying their taxes.
I think that I don't use. I have an accountant now. I think that a lot of them are like me, where they like are like LLC maxing to like
Right.
avoid paying taxes.
What are we all maxing on? So like I
Sadness.
see this. You're sadness maxing. I follow this guy on TikTok.
Yeah, you're
who's
sadness
glute maxing. So every day he is only doing glutes, and he's on day 45 right now, and
Does
his
he have like giant?
his
boobs?
butt it wasn't, but now his butt is absolutely huge.
I watch some of his videos. I feel like he pads.
Oh, I'm alcohol maxing. I just decided, by the way.
I think I'm joy maxing. Yeah, I love life. Whatever, freaks.
I like that.
What am I maxing about?
You're slut maxing right now.
Not really. I haven't hooked
More
up
than
in like
when you
one
were-
day. No, more than when I was in a relationship.
Yeah,
of
definitely more
course.
than that.
No, I don't. I feel like I was right out of the relationship, but now I'm like settling into like a normal gay guy level of.
I wouldn't
slut.
call what you do normal.
Normal?
No.
What do you call it?
How many times do you smash a week, on average? And
Once a day?
No,
Oh,
I really have slowed
it's
down.
an hour.
Yeah, once an hour.
All
I feel like.
right, so what are
once
you
a week if I'm
maxing about?
lucky. I'm like silence maxing because I can't think of a fucking thing. Can't think of a
Silence
We're
maxing.
fuck.
podcast
Awesome.
maxing because we've
Yeah,
done two
two
today.
today.
That's true.
But we're not even done. Like, we have so many more topics. You have
We
no
have so many
idea.
topics.
Like, our next
Wait,
topic.
so but we learned what.
You're stupid ass maxing.
Yeah,
I'm
super
date
awesome.
maxing, therapy maxing,
Well,
and
okay,
alcohol
well, that's
maxing,
what
by
we
the way.
want. So you
Yeah.
had this breakup. So pathetic.
Is this the whole episode?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's
I was
called-
like, we got other
Well, we
segments.
can talk
Okay.
about-
This-
Yeah.
It's called Luke's Intervention.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like a fun bonus. It's like when the writers
the bar
need a
mitzvah
throwaway
one. Mhm.
episode. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
this
okay.
is- but our audience is more tuned in
No.
than ever because they're so sick of the gay culture. They say we need a straight guy. We need a
We
straight
need
guy.
a straight guy who
Well,
went
we
to
can-
Korea and got
Yeah.
his heart broken. And
Yeah.
now is
Which
in
is
therapy.
pathetic for
Yeah.
sure. But then you came back and you said, I have a new lease on life. I'm gonna go on a
Factual.
million dates a day. What was that about?
Okay, so Wow, yeah. So
And I'm only yawning because I'm bored.
Well, the funny thing is when I started going a million dates a week. Oh well, we haven't even got to my lip. We have to talk about my lip.
Oh my god.
The lip shit was crazy.
I think so, honey.
So I got back. I have two gay. Believe it or not, I have gays in other states. I have
different area codes.
Two of my closest gays from home live in Vermont now. And I go there a lot. That was like I went there to film. One of them like runs this curated art space, and it was like opening a new wing, and I filmed and edited all the shit for them. So that was one of the gigs I came back from Korea.
Of course.
And then every time I'm up there, we like drink Max boots down, chain smoke cigarettes boots down.
Yeah, right.
And then I went back up. Like once I had to like figure out my schedule and like cancel my Korea flight, I was like, I got my lease in. My new apartment lease signed, and then I was like, all right, I have like a week to kill, so I was like, I'm gonna come back up to Vermont and just like chill with them. The first night I was up there, we got shit faced, and also like while I'm up there, like I downloaded Hinge here when I was recording one of your guys' episodes, sitting over there like getting drunk, and then I was like, you know what? I just want to download a Hinge so that I can like remember that like I'm dateable and like there's a future for me outside of So Young.
Right.
Because I was still very raw. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't really want to date, but I just like downloaded it, and then I like was getting all this attention and shit. And a way where I was like, oh shit, like I guess I'll go on dates. But I didn't plan anything because I was like, I'm gonna go to Vermont. And the whole time I was up in Vermont, I was like swiping, planning dates for the like next week and shit.
Of course.
And at the same time, when I was up there, I was having consultations with these psychotherapists. Like, so I was kind of laughing because like every day was me like planning dates for the next week while also like going on FaceTime with the psychoanalyst, being like, okay, so like this is why I'm really fucked up and I need help. And then locked in on a psychoanalyst, locked in on dates for the week I came back from Vermont. But while I was up in Vermont, my first night, we all got shit-faced, me, Mike, and Sean, my besties, and it was like right before 4th of July, they have a huge property, they had a big fire, like a bonfire, and their other gay friends came over and we're all like shit-faced. My friend Mike threw a beer over the fire, like to the person next to me, and I wasn't paying attention, and it hit me in the face. No. And I immediately like bent down and just saw blood gushing onto the ground. Looked up, and like above my lip, I had this huge, super, super, super deep cut. And like we were all shit faced. It was like 2 a.m. And I was like, I kind of like was laughing because I was like, this is insane. But then I looked in the mirror and I started sobbing because I was like, I'm like unfuckable. Like I just fucked up my face. I have all these dates next week. No one's gonna want to kiss me.
Technically, you didn't fuck up your face. Your face got fucked up to you.
Yes.
In this case.
But then
I once got punched in the face accidentally. Like someone was trying to fight someone else and they punched me in the eyebrow. But my first thought was, I'm unfuckable, but I know that that's where your head space was.
Yeah. And it literally like,
it's hard
because disgusting.
For Donald, he already was unfuckable.
I already was.
So
but I won't be soon, honey. This hairline's growing in 6 months. Keep going.
6 months. And so I was literally crashing out because I was like, I'm going to go on dates and they're going to look at me and be like, I don't want to kiss someone with a gash in their fucking face, like right next to the lips. Also, I did not have health insurance at the time because I had like international health insurance.
No,
because I was in Korea. So I still haven't gotten a bill from the hospital.
Oh my god!
I'm wondering when that's gonna come.
We're gonna have to do a GoFundMe.
I was like in this hospital in Vermont at like 4 a.m. My friend like waited in the parking lot, and then I was like just waiting for the doctor for like an hour and a half, looking at my cut, just like crying. Walked around the hospital, met other employees, and I was like, I'm gonna be like pretty again, like literally crying, and they were like laughing at me. They're like, you're fine, the doctor's gonna sew you up, you're gonna look good. Doctor came in and I was like, I can't stress enough how you have to like lock in and make this like so beautiful because I have dates next week.
Stop.
I was like, I have dates next week and I need them to not think I look horrible. And he was laughing at me. Sewed me up. Horribly gross thing to just like lay there raw dog and just like your lip getting sewed. I got 5 stitches.
That's what my head's gonna feel like when people are doing stuff to it.
And then I was discharged at like 5:30 a.m. Sun is up. It's Vermont.
So it was a Pines party.
Yes,
Yeah.
but my friend who was supposed to be in the parking lot, he had driven to McDonald's because he was hungry.
Okay, of course.
And
To
he
get
had
you
fallen asleep in the McDonald's parking lot because it wasn't open yet.
Okay.
So then his boyfriend, who's the one who stayed at home with the dog and 45 minutes away, and he was the one who threw the beer can and felt horrible, and I was like, don't feel bad. But he was like calling his fucking boyfriend, like, Sean, wake the fuck up, like Luke is like out of the hospital, and McDonald's is 2 miles away. So then I just started walking.
Stop.
And I'm literally walking down the street bleeding out of my
This
like
is chaos.
lip. And there's these like old, like healthy, like 70-year-old
This is an A24
Vermonters.
movie.
Literally, it's like fucking Honora shit.
Yeah.
And like these like old people are jogging past me being like, morning. And I'm literally like bleeding out of my mouth, like still drunk. Then eventually Sean wakes up, like when I'm halfway there, drives past me, and I'm like screaming like, Sean!
Oh.
And then we go to McDonald's, go to the fucking drive-thru, order breakfast sandwiches. I have like fresh stitches on my lip, and I'm just like eating this breakfast sandwich. But then we went through the drive-thru and left. We didn't pick up our food, so then I had to go into the McDonald's, which was closed, and be like, sorry, we were just at the drive-thru and we left our food there.
You're
And then we just like drove back to the house. And then I got back and I immediately, it was like 7:30 a.m. and I was like, well, I have to edit Next Gen NYC clips. So then I just was like editing Next Gen NYC
with
clips.
like no face.
And I just was like, I really am in a bad place.
Yeah, and you were already like.
Wait, and so what's the healing journey of this?
Hold on, let me
thing?
speak
It's like all
now.
done.
Let me speak now. I will say, like, but the time before that you had come to our place, I feel like you were in a dark space, and so I actually just had texted you, just thinking of you, like checking in on you. I was like, hey, like,
Right.
how are you doing? Like, I just hope you're doing okay. Because I feel like you're
Good,
kind of
beautiful
crashing
friend,
out.
yeah.
And then you just text me back a picture of your whole face bleeding. And I was like, oh no! And I show Peter and I'm like, oh no, I think he's like even worse. I think he's even worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I kept
Yeah.
going down a little bit. I wanted to like see how far it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
the
probably
end.
the bottom that I went to.
So
And
are you
I-
always gonna have a scar there now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm applying very expensive scar cream
Yeah.
there every day, but
Good.
it'll
It'll go down.
It'll go down.
Yeah.
There's also like there's like a hard lump inside because the inside of my lip got really inflamed and my gum got bruised too. It was just like this all was all fucked
Oh
up.
my god.
The healing journey. Someone asked. It got infected, and I was like 4 days later, the day before I was coming back to New York to move into my new apartment. I was on. They have a Peloton, so I was like doing a Peloton workout.
I say Peloton.
I was on a Peloton. And I was
I
doing my
say
Peloton
Peloton.
workout, and I was like, "Oh, Mike is like cooking something that smells really weird." And then I'm
Oh,
like
no.
working,
Oh, no.
and then I was like, "Why is there all this like snot in my mouth?"
Oh.
And it was my scar had been pussing out
Oh!
mucus that smelled rotten, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I went to urgent care, and they were like,
Like,
"Oh
you
yeah, that's
again?
like fully infected." No, luckily I didn't have to go all the way to the hospital, just urgent care. Then I got on antibiotics, and it like flared down right in time for my date. But I was still like embarrassed. So like,
Why didn't you just like reschedule some of these dates?
He needed the
This
date.
is a very reasonable question.
Yeah. Didn't want to be alone. He wanted
Yeah.
to be with a lady.
I wanted to have.
Yeah.
I wanted to replace intimacy with
Right.
someone else instead of with myself.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm doing,
Doing now.
Okay, so and now you're feeling better than before?
Yeah. Now every day I wake up and I sit in bed.
You have
And-
hot water with lemon?
No, here's what I say to myself. I breathe. And first breath I say, what do I say?
You say-
fuck my. Okay, no,
You
I say,
say-
I am
enough.
the only source of love that I need.
Mm.
And then my second breath I say, I am strong, I am brave, I am confident, I am beautiful.
Mm.
And then third breath I say, I have everything that I need right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Fourth breath I say,
Whoa,
I
slow.
trust how everything is unfolding. Fifth breath
I'm gonna
I
do
say,
that, but
I exude positivity, light, and happiness. And then the last,
So you
and then
lie?
I do like 10 breaths just saying, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. And I also, I mean, like, that's like helpful. And
Yeah.
I write all these lists of like how I want to be treated in relationships. Blah, 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 blah. And
why
then
are
I
you so
go to
obsessed
therapy.
with relationships? Like, get over it. Just like
Because I had parents who didn't love me ever and they didn't take care of me. And
okay,
so I
that makes
didn't-
more sense.
I had very abusive parents who I just
Yeah.
had dinner with.
So did they pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're taking care of you.
Yeah, they're taking
They're
care of you.
amazing.
You're being insane.
No, they're like cool. They're also damaged people, but
Yeah, they can't
but
help
the scar thing was I had dinner with my parents, and the whole time I was just like, they're my parents. They know my face, and so at the end of the dinner, I was like, I'm very happy because you guys didn't notice that I have a new facial scar. And they're like, what? And then they were looking over, and then my dad found it, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, it's hidden. I can let go of, like, being
Yeah, it is
self-conscious
hidden. I wanted to say that after my breakup, it was also hard to get out of bed. And so...
I never said it was hard to get out of
Yeah,
bed.
he actually never said that.
I didn't have a bed.
All he was talking about was how much he was out of bed.
Okay, so you didn't listen to me, so
we're
gonna talk about mine again.
No, what I'm saying, when you wake up, your first breath is, I'm cool, I'm a good guy.
That's not saying that it's hard to
I get it, yeah. No, I
It's
just
hard
have
to wake up, because then you're like...
You have the
first,
bad
your
things flooding
first
you.
thoughts
Yeah,
are
yeah,
all
yeah.
these, like, sad thoughts.
Now I get it.
So I just was focused on, like, putting my feet on the floor.
You were more like, I remember talking with you during yours too, and I think that you had trouble getting out of bed. And I think I would have, like...
If you had a bed.
Well, like, literally, like, when this all happened, I had to keep moving because I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm in a hotel and I have to go here. And it was horrible, but it also helps because I was like,
Yeah,
all right,
so you
like,
have
I
to
don't have a
keep-
choice. Like,
Yeah.
I have to, like, every day I have to get up and do shit. All I wanted, though, was to have a bed I just didn't have to get out of, though. And I get
Yeah.
that feeling.
But yeah, I had trouble.
How long did it take you to, like, not
About
have
as
to
long
force
as his
yourself?
relationship was. So it was
1
like,
year?
yeah. It's like, he had like 1 year of the relationship and like 1 year of getting
No.
over it.
I feel like you were
No,
good.
it's not even been a year.
Yeah, you were good, like... You felt very strong and
I was
on the
strong
right path
after,
in, like, 3
yeah,
months, for sure.
for sure. You don't think so?
No, I think we just need to move on to our next
Okay.
segment. And our next
I
segment
can't believe
is
we have
I
more
was-
segments. You literally said this was the Luke episode,
Well,
so that's why I was yapping.
Yeah, no,
Oh my god, it has been an hour.
good, because guess
Yeah.
what? This group think's gonna be a little shorter than usual, but
Ooh.
this group think we thought, what is the group thinking about in Korea? That's right. We are gonna do pop culture. We are doing pop culture segments that are happening right now in Korea. Okay.
Wait, but this is groupthink, not what do you even think?
This is groupthink.
This
Okay.
is groupthink. So let me tell you about what's going on with Kim Soo-hyun, okay?
Who's Kim Soo-hyun?
Oh, well, obviously South Korea's biggest actor. He's kind of known for... He's like the Hollywood equivalent. He's Korea's equivalent of like a massive Hollywood heartthrob.
Does he do American film?
No.
Okay.
This is a Korea groupthink.
Okay.
So
Do
basically...
you know what movies he's in?
Yeah, he was in My Love from the Star, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, which is what we said to you a lot, and Queen of Tears, which is what you are. So basically, his career was kind of rocked by controversy recently because he was dating this woman, Kim Se-ron, who died in 2025. Her family alleges that their relationship began when she was a minor. And he's like a Leonardo DiCaprio type. Now, he's denied that and said, like, oh, no, our relationship was, like, after she was a minor. And this controversy, like, put his career on hold. But now, as of this past week, he's making a comeback. He made his first appearance in 16 months.
What did you Google to find this?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like the Drake of Korea.
And the police decided not to refer him for procesion for the underage dating allegations.
The
I
police
don't
are
know.
like, hey, we have a referral.
Yeah. I don't know
Do you
why
guys
I
want
did
some?
that.
Hey, we got the guy for you.
Right.
I guess my real question for you guys is like, do you think Kim Soo-hyun can actually make a comeback?
I don't know what their like cancel culture is around shit
Right.
like this.
Would you still watch a show starring him?
I have never watched anything starring him.
Maybe
so
you
I
haven't, you
don't-
didn't even realize.
Our second story is Blackpink's Lisa.
Lisa.
Okay.
Whoa.
This is billionaire boyfriend
You
drama.
mean White Lotus, Lisa?
Yep. So one of the 4 members of Blackpink, Lisa from White Lotus, we know her, right?
Saw Blackpink last year in Singapore. It was amazing.
Yeah, so Lisa is Thai, and also a massive solo star. And this
The
is-
way you read your notes is so clear that you're reading notes. For anyone listening, they're like, Donald's reading notes.
Yeah.
But like basically,
He actually wrote all these out. Maybe he Googled.
but like she's been
I like to have like things bolded
I
for emphasis.
so like she's been linked to this guy Frederick Arnault, and he's the son of a billionaire, basically.
Okay.
Who owns Louis Vuitton, Dior, Fendi, etc. So we have this K-pop superstar, we have this billionaire
French guy.
What's his sounds name? Like it, Bernard Arnault.
Frederic.
Yeah, but they've never confirmed that they're a couple, but they've been linked since around 2023. But fans are speculating that they've broken up. Can you believe that?
And wow, that was the most underwhelming news bulletin.
No, but it kind of begs the question. Because, like, because, like, the internet detectives are analyzing, like, her social media, and they're like, oh. So it kind of begs the question, like, can Lisa ever date privately?
Probably not.
She has a lot of followers. How many followers do you think she has?
3 million.
Who are famous people who date privately?
I want you to both guess. I want you to guess how many
I said
followers Lisa has.
Oh, I'm going to say like 58 million.
Michael?
I said 3, so I'm probably really wrong.
Okay, so Lisa,
I have no idea, but
Pink.
How many does Justin Bieber have? Like 80?
I don't think he has social media.
He does.
Okay, La Lisa _M. Final guess.
We did our final guess.
Okay, my final guess is 105 million.
Whoa!
And she follows nobody. How is she so that famous?
I think it was Danny Zuko that once said, "You're the one that I want."
Oh wait.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Korean Danny Zuko said?
Yes.
Our final topic of groupthink, but make it Korea. So Korea's having a big conversation right now about celebrity privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when countries have conversations.
Yeah, they're kind of using terms like silver spoon and gold spoon. Basically, it's like their version of the Nepo baby debate.
Ooh, fun.
So people are digging into family backgrounds of Korean celebrities.
Okay.
As we speak. And they're discovering that some stars come from very wealthy backgrounds.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, some of their parents are doctors, judges, prosecutors, corporate executives.
Prostitutes.
Yeah. So it's kind of like been controversial that some of these celebrities who are perceived as self-made, maybe they aren't. Maybe they've had a silver spoon or golden spoon. So the big question is like,
I like the big questions.
Yeah.
This all boils down to one thing.
Yeah. Does being a Nepo baby actually matter? Like if you're talented?
I do think that, so talking about our favorite Nepo baby.
You?
I'm not a Nepo baby.
Oh.
I wish I were a Nepo baby. Our favorite Nepo baby, Ben Platt. He has many other siblings. People don't talk about his other siblings because we don't know about them.
What are his parents?
Mark Platt is like one of the biggest producers in the world.
I never heard of that.
Oh, really? No, you've seen like a million of his movies.
I haven't heard of it.
I think he produced...
I feel like there's like better examples of Nepo babies.
Alison Williams. Literally.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner, Hannah Einbinder. Literally everyone's a Nepo baby.
I have a take.
But I was just going to say that because I'm more familiar with the Platt family.
Yeah.
Ben Platt has a lot of siblings, but Ben is the only one that's famous.
Right.
So he is being like poo-pooed for being a Nepo baby, but technically they're all Nepo babies. He just rose to
Maybe they
stardom.
just didn't like his underwear pictures.
Yeah.
Well, to your point, there's a lot of rich kids who just like are fucking dumbass losers who do nothing with their life.
Okay, I just have to be honest. Like, it's time to get to what do you even think?
I think it is.
The group is so sick of thinking.
Yeah,
like,
we're all.
So this
sick
is
of
what do you
thinking.
even think? We're gonna go through some people and see what you even think about them. And boys, do I have one?
Wait, I don't have my phone, so I don't
No,
know.
it's okay.
It's okay.
You're not. You're just.
Oh, I'm
guessing.
not. I'm just guessing.
You're just guessing.
I like
okay,
that
boys.
Time.
You have 1 minute on the clock, and I want you.
And we're
to
like
tell me,
teaming up.
Yeah. What do you even think about Lee Hiyori?
Sorry, this is a reality person.
No.
So that's the thing
anyone.
is we don't know who it is, but we have to pretend that we're experts on the person.
So
Lee Hiyori.
Lee Hiyori.
Lee Hiyori.
We were just talking about this.
We were just talking about Lee Hiyori. And he ordered people around all the time because he had a lot of butlers.
And we were talking about it because we were at Chipotle.
Yes.
And our chef,
our chef, yeah,
our line chef,
line chef,
was ordering, like he was screaming at the people in the kitchen and stuff. He was screaming at the customers. He was screaming at us, and we were like,
next.
And I was like, Michael, do you know who this reminds me of?
And I said, don't fucking say it. Don't fucking say it.
And at the same time, we said Lee Hiori.
Yeah, and because he was also he kind of ran a huge estate, a big estate, and he had a lot of different. He was kind of a multi-billionaire, but
5 seconds.
He had staff, and he was always ordering them around.
And he invented the famous app that is now known as Hinge.
Grindr. Wait, you guys were so close.
Yeah.
The only thing you got wrong is Lee's a woman.
They're always a woman.
Lee's a woman.
Well, now.
But the rest,
Yikes.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
When you were talking about Lee, different story.
Yeah.
But Lee Hiori is actually one of South Korea's biggest entertainment
I should have known we were back in Korea.
Yeah. She first became famous as a leader of an iconic K-pop group called Fin KL in the late 1990s. Then she started like a major reality TV career. She has a show called Hiori's Homestay. It's kind of like Kardashians.
So we were
at
right.
Chipotle. Yeah.
You
nailed
it.
Yeah.
And so she's kind of like Korea's combination of major pop star, reality TV personality, cultural icon. Do they have Chipotle in Korea?
No, you know what Korea goes crazy hard for is Subway. Subway sandwiches. They're like, they go crazy. And Baskin Robbins. Someone mentioned Baskin Robbins. They go hard for Baskin
I love
Robbins.
Subway's tuna, even though I know it's not even 1% tuna.
Yeah.
Not even 1%.
So now I'm on Donald's side.
Yeah.
So I have
Luke,
kind of a group of individuals.
Okay.
And so this is my first time saying more than one person on the pod, because Donald's done this quite a few times. What do you even think about Jason Kim, Helen Park, and Max Vernon?
Okay, we got Kim and Park, so are we still in Korea?
Yeah, we definitely are.
We got Kim and Park, okay.
So I think this is one of the first ever...
Yeah.
Finish the sentence.
Groups of individuals who are not siblings who created a family...
of theater,
but that's also in theater. They brought theater. They brought. I'm sorry.
They brought the theater to Korea. They kind of like established what the Barrymores are to theater here.
Exactly.
Is what
the Phoenixes, and they started by doing pop in the Gangnam area. Yeah. And then they were like, well, they saw Peter Pan on VHS, and they're like, what if Korea saw Peter Pan? And so they became the first group to ever put on Peter Pan, and then all Korea said, wait, we need more of this.
We need more of this.
We need more of this. And so then
and less of that.
Hamilton, Wicked, the other musical.
Yeah.
Lion King.
All right, you guys were pretty close, honestly. So there was actually a musical on Broadway called K-pop the Musical.
Oh, I saw this actually.
Oh, really?
I saw that shit.
They're the writers of
Were
that.
you there looking for girlfriends or?
I was there with my friend James and his wife, and he was just kind of like he.
Did you open Hinge while you were there?
No.
Wait, we need to sign off with like a K-pop Demon Hunters version of our sign off.
We're going
up.
We are thinking. We are so thinking. We have been thinking.
Oh, I'm in therapy. I'm still dating. I date Korean still.
And we are thinking, like a thinking.
Thank you so much for coming to our podcast.
Thanning you.
It has been a joy.
It's been a nice.
Everyone go and pay $300 a week in therapy, and also spend $500 a week in dates, and you will find peace in your heart.
Yes.
Yeah, and we've always said that. Okay, I want to get back. I'm done thinking. I want to get to drinking. Let's get out of here, dudes. You Think is produced and edited by Straight Luke, aka Luke Martin, and kind of sort of by Peter Schum.
Art by Curtis Brown and music by Jack Rayner.